Hi guys, my name is Renato Filizola, and in this video I'm going to show you how to install a Microsoft Windows Server 2019 using Oracle Virtualbox. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to create the environment. So I'm going to add a new machine. I'm going to go machine, new, and I will say that is my Windows Server 2019 DC1 domain controller 1, and I'm gonna change the version to other Windows 64-bit. I'm gonna go next, and the memory size I will do 4 gigabytes or 4096 megabytes. Next, for my hard disk, I will create a virtual hard disk now. Hit create, and I'll keep the same as the default VDI VirtualBox disk image. Hit next, and please keep dynamically allocated. Next, from 20 gigabytes I will change it to 32 gigabytes, and I'll hit create. Okay, I'm gonna move to my Windows machines. There we go. I'm gonna right click on it, and I'm gonna go settings, and I will change my network attached to from NAT to bridge adapter. And my storage, I'm gonna click on my empty CD, and on the right side I'm gonna click on that DVD, and I will choose my Windows Server 2019 ISO file, which is this one here. I downloaded this ISO file from the Microsoft website. I'm gonna hit OK, and there we go. I will click start. It's booting up from the DVD. Okay, so I will change my keyboard from US to Portuguese, Brazil, ABNT2, but if your keyboard is in English, please keep that default option. So I will choose this, but language to install, it's okay, and time and currency format, it's fine. Hit next, and we just have to install now. It's setting up for the new installation. I'm gonna choose the second option, which is Windows Server 2019 Standard Evaluation and Desktop Experience, and the architecture is 64-bit. I'm gonna hit next. I have to read the terms and accept the license. Next. There are two options. One is to upgrade if you have any Windows, and if you want to upgrade that Windows, but we don't have, as we don't have any Windows installed, we are going to install from scratch. And there you go. So there are 32 gigabytes of free space. I will create a new partition with I'm gonna choose 2 gigabytes, which is 2048 megabytes. I'm gonna apply, and I will install Windows on my 30 gigabytes. So click on that and go next. And it's gonna start the installation. We just have to wait a little bit until it gets installed. I will pause the video, and when it's installed I will be back. So our Windows Server has been installed and it's going to restart automatically. Let's just wait. I'm using Oracle Virtualbox. Now as it's already installed, we don't have to press anything. It's going to boot from the hard disk. It's loading Windows. Starting sources. Okay, getting ready. It will probably reboot one more time. It's just finishing the setup and it's getting ready. There we go, one more reboot. We don't have to press any key. And there we go. Now it's asking for password to our administrator user. I'm gonna create a password for it. We have to repeat and then click finish. Okay, let's press Ctrl Alt Delete, and there we go. I'm gonna enter my administrator password, and that will create the profile because it's the first time I'm logging in to that server. It's creating the profile. And there we go. It will keep loading things. It will take some time. Okay, do you want to allow your PC to be discoverable by other PCs and devices on this network? We can say yes. And it's gonna load the server manager. We don't need this message again, so I'm gonna select this. Don't show this message again. I will close it. Let's just wait a little bit more. It's still loading things. And I will choose local server. Okay, so I'm going to change my computer name. As you can see here, my computer name. Hit change, click on change, and I'm going to say this is my Windows. I'm going to do DC1 server. Okay. And it says that we must restart our computer to apply these changes. I'll say okay, close, but I will restart later as we have more things to do here. Let's set up the IPv4 address. So in the Ethernet line, we're going to set up the IPv4 address. Right click on the Ethernet and go to Properties and double click on Internet Protocol version 4 TCP IP IPv4. Double click on that and change from obtain an IP address automatically to use the following IP address. So I'm going to choose 192.168.0.220. My subnet mask will be a class C, and my default gateway, I will select Google. Oops, that's my default gateway, which is the IP address of my router, and now that is going to be my primary DNS server and my alternate DNS server, both from Google. I'll click OK. I'll click OK again. I'll close it, and I will check my IP address. Gonna use the command prompt ipconfig and the IP address that we just set up, 192.168.0.220. Let's see if it's working. I'm gonna check if it can reach my router. Yes, it does reach the router, and I will try to ping google.ca. It also pings google.ca. I'll check my DNS, and that's perfect. Okay, so we have installed and we have set up the IP address for our Windows Server 2019. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give us a like, give a comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this, and see you later.